budgeters, my name is Brandy and you're watching From Debt to Dreams, and on this channel we're paying off over $400,000 worth of debt, but don't you fret, more than half of that is our mortgage. And what we're doing today is we're going to go over our last budget cycle's budget. We're going to go over our new budget cycle's budget, and then we're going to cash stuff our envelopes. So, here we go. Last budget cycle was September 26th through October 9th. I budgeted that we would earn $38.50. What we actually earned was $46.95. Between savings used and other income that we received, that was $369. We had $203 in our cash envelopes, and there was $1,505 in our income account, for a total of $6,772, and I budgeted $5,558. I always under budget our income and over budget our bills. All right, so for all of the bills, I budgeted $2,885, and we ended up having our bills be $2,732. For our variable expenses, I budgeted $1,062. I don't ever budget for health, takeout, or fun. I should, but I don't, and I'm realizing that that's what's really getting us in trouble. So I have a plan for that starting in January. So we did have some health purchases. We were under in groceries. Takeout is a big deal, and then we had the concert tickets that we bought. So we ended up spending $1,369. With our savings goals, everything was on track except for the category of annual fees. We had that one slip up on us, the Xander insurance. So I still put $5 into our envelope, and then we ended up paying $145 with our savings money. So that was $150. Celebrations, we did not use the full 700 or the full 300. We only used $70. The other 200 of that, I don't know why it's not listed here. I forgot to list kids, I guess. But we paid for our scouting trip that, for me, has not happened yet. I'm filming this on Friday, but for you, it has happened already. You'll see updates about that in my expense tracking video on Friday. And then we had a household purchase of $32. So in this category, we budgeted $431, and this actually needs to say $579 because I did not put kids on here, and the scouts. Kids, that's the scouts purchase we had, $200. We did not use the money in our scout envelope because we are going to have to get some supplies before we go on the camping trip. So actually that's $379. And then for savings, we had our Christmas money, our play and pay, and then we were able to save $35 of our cash. Okay, so let me make sure I'm in frame because I never really know. So here's our next paycheck. Our pay cycle is October 10th to October 24th. I am expecting us to get earned income of $3,550. We are going to be using $250 from our HOA envelope to pay for our October dues. And we have some cash envelope rollover that's $284. And then our income account has $488 in it. So our total monthly inflow is $4,572. The bills we're going to be paying this time around, we have our debt consolidation loan at $945, Netflix at $30, car insurance at $125, my husband's student loan at $450, our electricity bill be around $200, my husband's life insurance at $50, my life insurance at $35, and then our October HOA dues for $250. That puts us at $2,085 in this category alone, so we have $2,487 left over. Here we have groceries for $600. That's $300 for the 2 weeks that this pay cycle covers. School has a rollover of 40 and we are adding 30, so it's going to be $71. Scouts has a rollover of 170. We're putting 20 in, so it'll be 190. Haircuts has a rollover of 40. We're putting in 20, so it'll be at 60. Gas and cars is 200. Sadie has a rollover of 33 and is getting 11, so she'll have $44. And then nothing is going to be budgeted for takeout, fun, and health. So that leaves us at $1,165 and a leftover of $1,322 to play with for the rest of the things that we need. So even though we are paying HOA dues, I'm still stuffing our envelope every single month for HOA. So we're going to add $40 to HOA, $40 to pest control. My husband gets $20 of spending and $1 goes into his savings envelope. I get $1 into my savings envelope. Annual fees, car care, clothing, Charlotte FC, and our emergency fund each get $5. So that's $127 for these sections of our savings goals. And that gives us a leftover of $1,195. So in our savings, it says debt here, but I do things differently on here. For our savings, we have Christmas at 53, play and pay for 350, and other savings, nothing. That'll be our change when we use cash. Okay. So altogether, we have a leftover money of $792 that will be left over in our income account for next pay period. Okay. So now let's get to cash stuffing. Here's what we've got going on. I've already pulled out the money for the play and pay and mini Mondays because I just feel like it takes up time. And I didn't want to go through all of that. So this is just what's going to go into our envelopes. So we have 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 800? Are we at 800? 810, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Yes, $861. Okay. So we always start with this binder. This one is our spending binder. So we have groceries, which gets $600, and each week gets $100 in 50s and $100 in 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Put a paper clip on one so that we know that's for next week. And I put these in here for this week. Great. School is getting 30. I need to remember how I am doing it though. 2 10s and 2 5s. One, two, 1, 2. All right, let's count this bad boy up. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, and 71. Perfect. All right. Scouts is getting 20. So we should be at 190. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. Haircuts is getting 20. Which is good. Boys need a haircut. So we now have $60. And little Sadie Mae. She's our pooch, a little chihuahua. She is getting $11, and I need to take her to the vet soon, and she actually needs her nails trimmed bad. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. All right, so that's that in this binder. Next we will do, yeah, might as well. Doesn't matter what order we go in. All right, Brandy, myself, is getting $1. And I like my dollars to be the bees. Is there a better looking one? Nope. The bees are always so messed up. All right. And we're going to color in that. There we go. Each shoe equals $2. I think I'm at 40 finally. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. See what happens when you save things one at a time. $1 at a time. Jason, my lovely husband Jason, is getting his $1. And since we are on his folder, we'll take out his $20 bill. Because he gets spending money. He doesn't have a spending envelope. I put it to the side and give it to him later. He can put it in his own wallet, and then he can save or spend or whatever he wants to do with that. 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, annual fees is getting 5. So we should be at 90 here. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, what? 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90. There we go. This envelope, what we're using this cash for is going to be our, hopefully we'll have enough. We won't have enough for both AAA and Costco, which do it around the same time. So hopefully my mother-in-law, we're going to skip extra heat. Hopefully my mother-in-law will pay for the AAA and like use that as my husband's birthday present. Ooh, $32. Okay, we are at 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Those ones, they are crispy. And when that envelope reaches 50 is when we move that money out of that envelope and into the bank. All right. Next we have this envelope where we have HOA is getting 40. I've already taken the $250 out and put it into our bank. So right now it has $50 in it, and we're gonna add 40. So we will be at 90. $20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and 90. Okay, pest control is getting 40. Oh, almost need a new tracker for this one. We will next time. So we should be at 250. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50. 250. We'll have to pay that quarterly due next month. All right. Why do I keep doing that? This is car care. And it's getting 5. So we're going to have $70 in here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. Clothing is getting 5. So we should be at 141. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, and 41. Which, I'm filming this before I do Mini Mondays, before I film Mini Mondays. But you're going to see this after Mini Mondays. So what you're going to see in Mini Monday is me adding the money that I finished in those challenges. So this that you're seeing right now, the balance, is not going to be the balance that you saw yesterday in my Mini Monday video. So don't get confused. The real balance is the balance from the Mini Monday video. Okay? All right. Charlotte FC is getting 5. So we have 85, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 5. And that is it for this binder. And what do I have left over? Should be Christmas. 45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 51, 2, and 3. Yep. Okay. So we will get the Christmas stuff out. All right. We are doing 29 and 28. Let's do it like this. 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I do this? I'm not doing 28. I'm doing 24. I messed up. 24. You guys are probably like, what are you doing, Brandy? It's not equaling up to 53. Oh, well, I had done so good. All right, 24 and 28, 29, 21, 2, 3, 4. This one is going to be a blast to unstuff and then start buying Christmas gifts. We know what we want to get for the boys this year. I'm very excited about that. 25, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There is 29. All right. So we only have 4 more envelopes to go, and then we are done with this 52 envelope challenge. I did this. This was just a way for me to do my Christmas savings in a really fun way. And it has, it's been good and very challenging. I don't know what I'm going to do exactly next year yet because I don't know. So we'll find out. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video on Thursday with the Play and Pay. Bye.